Hello, welcome everybody to our first ever episode of They're a Super Geek. And I am so excited. I am your host today, Mariam, and joining me are my wonderful co-hosts, Kristin and Jeremy, and our guest for tonight, Jammi, will be playing Cozy Down. But first up, since this is our first episode, who are we? So their Super Geek is a one-shot AP actual play live stream that highlights the voices of marginalized folks in TRPGs, where we will be featuring gender marginalized GMs and a diverse rotating cast. So Jammy is the creator designer of our game tonight, Cozy Town, and it is a wonderful game of map drawing and community building and what happens over a year in this town. But before we do that, let's go around the table really quick and introduce ourselves. Who are you and where can we find you? Let's just start off with our co-hosts and we'll get to you. Actually, I'll introduce myself first. Hi, I'm Mariam. I'm on, you can find me on Twitter at media_junkie, and I write for TRPGs, I stream, such as this show, and on Utopia, and I'm also in a podcast, The Musafirs, which is currently in season 2, and yeah, that's me, Kristin.
Hi, I'm Kristin. I use she, her pronouns. I'm a game designer, writer, podcaster, and now a live streamer. I'm very excited. You can follow me on Twitter at Kristin is no Jedi. How about you, Jeremy?
Thank you. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I use they, them pronouns. I'm an educator. I am a role player, longtime role player, new to streaming, but excited to be in this scene and playing with these co-hosts. You can find me on Twitter at Park Morper. And turn it over to our guests to introduce themselves.
Hi, so my name is Jammi. I use they, he pronouns, and I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so excited for all of you. This is an amazing idea for a show, and I'm so honored to be the first guest. I like to make games. I like to make games a lot. I used to have a problem. I've slowed down now, so that's a good thing. But you can find my games on itch.io, at temporalhiccup.itch.io. Wow, like as if I own all of itch.io. No, I forgot to just say the URL completely. And some of my bigger games right now that I'm working on is stuff like Apocalypse Keys, which is the exact opposite of Cozy Town. In fact, Cozy Town was part of a game jam, and the whole point of the game jam was to create games that were focused on coziness, on feelings of safety. And to be honest, this is like one of the hardest games for me to make. Like while I was working on it, I was like, no hard intense stakes, no difficulties, what? Like it really helped me see that most games, right, in video game format or TTRPGs are about violence or lack or stakes, right? So this was very, very difficult for me to work on, but it was super satisfying at the end. Aside from itch.io, you can find me on Twitter at temporalhiccup as well. To keep up to date, I like using a lot of Sailor Moon GIFs. I'll probably be using a lot of Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley GIFs. Because Cozy Town is currently itch funding. So that means that I'm releasing, and I just released a newer version of the game, but I'm working towards a final version of the game, which will mean more art. To be honest, we're kind of close to hitting a second. I just checked right now. We're like $1 away from less than $1 away from hitting a second goal. Oh my gosh. I was like, we'll inch our way through the goals. It'll be, fun. Anyway.
If you have $1, help.
If you have $1. That'd be great. But yeah, super awesome. So I will get us through the game, right?
Yes.
So I'm so happy to be with all of you today to build our Cozy Town together. So basically, thank you so much for hanging out with us today and for playing Cozy Town with us today. Together, we'll create a lovely community and their sweet inhabitants. We'll be looking at everything with a bird's eye view, though we are free to zoom in and describe any particulars if that makes us happy. We'll play out an entire year, or if we want a shorter version, we can focus on like a single season, right? If we do focus on a single season, I want to say I kind of vote for winter because I live in the Philippines and the winter is like a magical, fantastical, made up land I don't think exists. So I always want to, but I'm honestly okay with any season. I'm just saying. But yeah, and also we answer any questions that the game asks of us and go through the seasons together. So it's really best if we answer these questions intuitively and trust what comes up. We'll always have a good answer, right? And so we just have fun and make sure everyone is having a really good time. So with that, let's see, I want to make sure, does everyone have like a beverage on hand to make sure we stay hydrated, to make sure we can stay cozy? Okay.
I have my water.
I have a huge water jug.
Oh, matching. I know.
We're gonna play on that. Jeremy, we'll send you one. Don't worry.
Sounds good. For now, my shirt matches.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Perfect. You are the biggest water jug, right? So, perfect. All right. And then yeah, so next up, we are going to figure out, do we want to like focus on one season? Because it's kind of hard to say how long the game will take.
Sure.
So basically to get through a whole season, it is, I can do math, a whole suit of cards, 13 cards. So it's 13 rounds basically. So what I like to do is pick a season and then, then we can just go to another one if we have time. So where do we want to hang out in, if ever? Like summer, spring, autumn, winter? I know I went hard for winter. But
you went hard for winter.
I'm really okay with anything.
I mean, we could start at spring or summer, honestly. Like, it's like I so want to play the first all the games. And also we have planned for 2 episodes, so like we could try to cover spring and summer this episode, and then do autumn and winter next. That sounds good.
Sure.
Yeah.
So awesome. Cool. All right. So we'll do that for sure. All right. And then next up, we are going to answer the question of who are we, right? So it's really best if we create non-human characters, just because it always feels a little extra cozy that way. But it's up to us. And so I will throw out some ideas that are in the game, but I really want to stress that this is just to inspire us with what feels fun. So here are some ideas for what our townsfolk could be like. It could be a small tropical island with white beaches and small pigs that swim in the blue waters, or a small group of sentient guardian succulents living in a mystical twilight grove in a fantasy world. Or we could be an ancient temple full of cats who walk and talk like we humans do. Or we could be fairies who have built a home of dreams and wishes on one of Jupiter's moons. Or we can just make something up, right? As long as it makes us go or then we've got it. And to make it like truly fair, how about like each of us gives an idea, right? To build on it. Yeah.
I love all those ideas.
I was sold on cats.
Not surprising.
True.
I was sold on little pigs. But these are not locations now.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm really excited about an island. I like the imagery of like, if people come to visit, they're actually coming by water potentially, as well as potentially from another part of the island. So.
Ooh, so like an island with cats and pigs sounds super adorable. I also really love the latest version of Animal Crossing, so I feel prepared to live on an island. Awesome. Okay, I think I really like that idea. Is there anything else you want to add other than we are cute cats and pigs living on an island? I kind of like, I don't know, the word fashion keeps coming up for me. Like,
Ooh.
Do we have access to a lot of natural fibers, maybe, that we can kind of make all these clothes? Like, the sheep willingly, like, because it's spring and summer, they want to be warm, they want to be cool. So, that's when we get all the wool, and
you
can tell I knit a lot.
Awesome. I really like it. I like the idea that our island has a reputation for being cutely fashionable, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So we have our townsfolk. We start in spring. I'm super excited about that. All right. And so the next part is we get to choose features of our town, right? So we get to pick 3 to 6 features of our town. How about we each pick one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure, it's on page 7 of the PDF, but I'll read through the options. And of course, these are just ideas. If you want to build on them or tweak them or just make up something new, totally fine. So what is our town known for? It could be known for fertile and abundant farming ground, or there are caves filled with singing crystals. For some reason, I could hear the Frozen 2 song in my head. Anyway, I was listening to a lot of parodies of that yesterday. Okay, then next is Blessed Cemetery, in which we can hang out with happy, chatty spirits, or a candy store run by a retired hero, a retired cat hero, pig hero. Anyway, focus. A bakery full of magical pastries, a bookstore / library cared for by living stone statues, a serene place of natural beauty, or an observatory where one can record messages from the stars. Next is a workshop full of helpful inventions, a town square, yes, Merlin, a town square for all town celebrations, an artist street that encourages the townsfolk to create and sell their art, and finally, a new arrival center to assist people moving in. So does anyone have an idea already that they're really super duper drawn to?
I like so many of those. I definitely want to have happy, chatty spirits.
Oh,
yeah.
And a bakery. I know that's 2.
Don't worry. I was
Happy
gonna pick bakery. So we could. Oh no, yeah. Happy Chatty Spirits also run the bakery.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, there's no reason they can't run the
Oh.
bakery.
That's true. That is
Thank you,
correct. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just smoosh them together.
Yeah.
I'm just taking notes. Okay, that run the bakery. Perfect. Yeah, and Jeremy, which one are you drawn to?
Oh, I love the library with the cared for by living stone statues. I love libraries. Libraries are super important to me. Spent a lot of time in them growing up, and I like that they're not. You don't have to pay to use them. So I love it.
Yeah. True. Oh, I feel like asking, do the statues look like cats and pigs, or do they look like something else? Or
now they look like cats and pigs. They didn't until you asked that question, but I think they look like incredibly fashionable cats and pigs.
Yes.
Cute.
Yes.
I love it so much. Perfect.
That is perfect. I imagine some with purses and big hats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the library is like a library of things too. It has books, but it also has other things you can check out too.
So like a museum as well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I loved hanging out at the Animal Crossing Museum. so good. But yeah, awesome. I really love that. Yeah. And so, Kristin, I actually want to ask you to go back to the bakery. Do you have an idea like what the specialty of the bakery is? Like, is it steamed buns or Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I had breakfast already. Like I was starting to get hungry.
Yeah, can it be red bean buns?
Oh yes. I love those. So that is amazing. I kind of like that. I can see the cats like in Monster Hunter, like offering the buns and like
Yes.
I feel like, let me know what you think, Kristin, but I feel
Okay.
like maybe the head chef has to have like a little like a red mark like somewhere to show that I
Yeah.
am the master chef who does the best red bean buns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. And Mariam, which one would you like to pick?
Just because it kind of struck a chord with me. It's a candy shop run by a retired cat hero, and it's called Kit Got Your Tongue.
Oh, it's so good.
Mariam, I've missed you. It's been so long since I've heard these puns live.
Good.
And I feel like their specialty is like these Twizzlers, but when you eat them, they make you do tongue twisters.
Oh, so good.
A little magical.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's
cute,
kind of
so
like a
cute.
candy / joke shop, but like harmless pranks.
Yeah, so was our cat hero like a famous cat hero, or you know, do they hide the fact that they're a hero or were a hero from everybody else?
Maybe because I feel like they're very much like at heart like a punster, trickster sort of a thing. And also necessarily does not want their past coming back, so they're trying to have like a new life as a retired hero. So yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, so cute. Oh my gosh. I have a feeling maybe they were a rogue or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
a heroic rogue. Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna choose, let's see. I like, I'm gonna go with an artist street that encourages the townsfolk to create and sell their art. And I'm gonna say there's like a fashion street, right? And so because fashion is art. And I like the idea that all the townsfolk know that fashion is an expression, right? Of like, it's like art that you can wear and interact with people. And so there's this cute little shop. Yeah, because the first time I visited a friend's island in Animal Crossing, it was just like, oh, you have the shop up already where we can buy clothes, and I don't have that yet at the time. So such a magical experience. Anyways, I think people come by to shop.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. All right, so we picked our features of the town. We're gonna, let's see. I think, do we want to draw it on the map already? I kind of.
Yeah. And
Okay.
let's look at our map at the moment. I think we've got a couple of things, sticky notes that we can play with.
Nice. Oh, so good. That's so helpful. Thank you. Okay, so I think let's see. So where do we think the spirits and their bakery are?
The spirits and their bakery. Oh, I kind of want them to be close to the water.
Like a beach bakery?
Yeah, like a beachside bakery.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's where
everybody
That's where everybody goes gets breakfast in the morning, you know, like get their toes wet,
Yeah.
eat their steam buns.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The spirits run out with little trays of samples.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, there's like a famous, well, every beach here in the Philippines has food, but I'm kidding. Because we're a very food focused culture. But one of our most famous beaches, Boracay, has like the best baked goods, like these calamansi muffins. Calamansi is like it's like a sweeter, smaller version of a lime, right? And
Okay.
then so they're they're really, really good.
Oh.
And so since I'm from the city and it's hard to get to the beach, there's just this place where we order them from, and I'm always transported back to Boracay. So that's what I'm thinking of right now. Except there are ghosts involved.
happy chatty ghosts.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, I'll admit, ghosts in my head are always like very cute. But yeah,
Like the little Casper with 2 eyeballs, kind of just floating around.
Yeah, exactly. So cute.
So sorry, should I be drawing this?
I'm gonna add
yeah.
I was just picturing it in my head instead of.
And it can just be like a cute,
lovely,
like symbol or something. You don't have to, or if you want to upload a picture, I think you can do that.
Yeah, you can upload pictures as well. So for anybody who's who will be watching the VOD or the podcast later, we have a big display, sort of whiteboard, collaborative whiteboard, where we're going to be drawing all these things on. And currently Kristin is drawing waves to represent the beach, and
I'd love to take credit for those amazing waves. It's actually Jeremy that's doing that.
Oh, no, it's not me. I wish I could say it was me. I'm in the middle of getting like a cat picture.
Ooh, there's a cat picture now.
Oh my goodness. That is one cool cat.
That's amazing. Can I actually draw with this? Oh yeah. Here's our.
I say that the fashion street is by the mountains. Or near the mountainside. Yeah.
My drawing skills are phenomenal. So for anyone listening to this that can't see, just trust that they're.
Oh, they're great. They're amazing.
They're top notch.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This is our little bakery.
I love it. And it's just doing mountains.
And I think I will draw the candy store. And so, that's really big. I'm gonna make sure it's a little more smaller. There. And I think it'll be sort of close to the center of town, sort of a thing. So, on near Fashion Street, I think, or somewhere in between the bakery and the Fashion Street. So I'll just put it here.
Perfect. I'm resisting the urge to put more pictures of cats with fashion.
Why would you resist that urge?
Okay, one more. I'll just put one more. So that we don't. Because this one's such a cutie. I have to do it.
What?
And also, my skills are are on point today. I'm very good at drawing. Oh my god, that is a gorgeous cat. That is such a cute cat.
I had to do it, right? Just too cute. Oh, I should do a pig. No. Don't get carried away. Just it's okay. Just admit, these outfits can be worn by both pigs and cats, you know.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I think this is just going to be the stream, us drawing cats and
just
we are playing Cozy Town properly, so no problem.
So you say just like that's a bad thing. Here's the label.
So
I love it. Good.
So the just to explain what my little squiggle is, it's got cat ears, the shop, like sort of like as embellishment, and the top is just this tongue.
Oh yeah,
that's good.
I like it
Because it's Kit got your tongue. Just imagine inside, it's like, you know, like a Willy Wonka sort of like a pranks and sweets and just like bulk bins of what you want.
Oh my gosh, so good, so good.
Had to add a pig.
Thank you for adding a
A
pig.
fashionable pig.
That is a very fashionable pig.
It's the biggest tutu I've ever seen on a pig. Okay, I'll move it over here though. Don't worry.
Oh my
Under the
gosh.
cat. Maybe by the bakery. I'll make it small.
Yeah, I used to be a studio photographer for a while,
we
and I
go.
did have to take pictures of a pig and a tutu at one point. But it was a very good day. It was a
It
very,
sounds
very good day.
amazing.
I was like behind the camera, like I'm ready to cry from how cute this pig is. While doing glamorous lighting with it, it was super fun.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, all right. So we have our main features on the map, and then next we're going to pick our friends of our town. So we don't have to draw this on the map unless you want to, maybe do that if you want to do bits and pieces. But basically, when we pick friends of our town, it means these are people who can visit us, who are our neighbors. They might show up in the game as we play.
Mhm.
So they're going to come from another island, maybe. Adorable. Anyway, okay. So we'll pick 2 to 3 friends. I'm going to say, like, I want each of our hosts of They're a Super Geek to pick one. So these are our options, or of course we can make up stuff.
Mhm.
So we have, for example, rabbits from the moon who often bring tea cakes and sky wine, royal bards attending to their duties, a nomadic tribe of fortune tellers who bear good tidings, living trees, towering and kind, or merchant mermaids bearing treasure and all manner of sparkly things, wish givers, ancient and mysterious, ancestral warriors who visit when the world's thin, checking on our safety, circus performers of all shapes and sizes, crystal beings of unparalleled song and grace, offering healing, or spirit whisperers, quiet and giving. So we have like
Yo, those
a mix
mermaids.
of like, oh my gosh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yay.
yes.
Merchant mermaids,
awesome.
yes, please.
I know. And it's so perfect for our island too. Oh my gosh, are they like mercats or like mer something else? Like,
Are they like mer
Oh.
animals?
yeah, right? Like different
Various
kinds.
kinds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm all for that. Yes. Okay. Very cool. All right. And then Jeremy, did you have an idea?
So I'm feeling those ancestral warriors, but in particular, I think I'm really amused by the idea that there are these ancestral warriors who keep checking on our safety, and we're always fine. We're not really involved in any of that combat or war that is happening other places. We're fine, but they keep
So they
coming by just to check. But like any good cat, we're doing our own thing. We're good.
Mhm.
we just kind of have oh, you're here. No, we're fine. They're,
Yeah.
do you have an idea of what these ancestral warriors look like, or
Oh, I think they might be the living stone creatures, and some of them, that's why some of them stuck around and run the library. Some of them were done with being warriors.
oh my gosh, so good. Like they kept coming by and they were like, you know what? It's nice here.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that so much. That's so cool. That's so cool.
So I guess they're living cat and pig statues.
Oh my gosh, so good. That's so perfect.
That is perfect.
Awesome. All right. And Kristin, who would you like to pick to be our third friend / neighbor?
Can it be rabbits from the moon? And I'd like them to be like to have the space helmets.
Yes.
And little space boots that are all like different colors and have different styles, because maybe they're also fashionable, or they came to visit us and then wanted to be fashionable, so someone on our island made these things for them and they took them back home to the moon, and now the moon's more fashionable.
It's so good. I love that idea. Oh my gosh. And I'm kind of imagining like some of them, so they have the bubble things, and some of them are so big that they look crescent moon shaped bubble.
Yes.
Right? So cute.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And I love the idea of the fashionable shoes. I don't understand it, but I understand people who love it. So
Yeah.
I like the idea. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, in my mind, the best looking shoes, I'm giving away my age, but are like LA Gear shoes. They were like such a thing when I was
Yes.
young.
Did you have
They're-
the little like nameplates on them too that you could hang from the
Yeah,
shoelaces?
exactly. That's how you knew.
That's how you knew how
Right.
cool you were.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
one of
I'm
our space
imagining-
rabbits now has the little moon
Yeah.
hanging from one of their shoelaces on their boots. Okay.
So cute. So cute.
I love our little island.
Oh my gosh, perfect. Okay, and then do we want to add anything to our map to connote like our friends when they visit? Like, do we want a place where the merchant mermaids hang out, like by the beach where they come to see us, or is there anything else we want to add?
I think I'll start working on the mernimals.
Mernimals.
That's so good. Mernimals. Yeah. I kind of like the idea. What do you think, Kristen, of like a landing pad? Is that what you call it, where the ship lands?
It is now. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Right.
We should have one of those.
Yeah, where do you think it is?
Maybe up by these wonderfully drawn mountains up here.
Ooh, perfect.
And then they
I
kind
love
of
it.
come down.
Yeah.
From there.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Wait to try to see if I can find a picture of a cute spaceship.
Ooh, good idea.
Yeah, I will always try to find a way to not have to draw all the time.
Fair.
I'm
I'm loving this little mer animal that Mariam, that's you, right?
Yes.
Mariam is currently drawing in the water off of our island. It's lovely.
Oh my gosh, you're so
So
good
good.
at this, Mariam. How are
It's
you?
very cute. And I will no longer be drawing. I cannot follow this up.
Your drawing was pretty good. It was off a house. It's with doors, and it's a bakery.
Yeah.
So kind, Mariam. Oh, cute spaceship, Jammi.
Yeah. Thank you,
Perfect.
internet,
Yep.
for helping me. Ta-da!
Aw.
Awesome.
So somebody in the chat pointed out mernimals, and that's my new favorite word, mernimals.
Mernimals.
Oh, it is
Oh.
perfect.
It is.
So good. And so, do we think there's a particular place where the ancestral warriors hang out, or like, do they have a tavern? Like, you're just like,
Ooh.
Oh, I like this idea. Yeah, and I think they might come from multiple directions. I think sometimes they come from the mountains. Sometimes they literally just walk out of the water. But I like the idea of being a tavern.
yeah.
That's very cool.
I'll try and draw a tavern.
Yeah, you can do it. You got this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking way too much at the cat with the shades, if I'm going to be honest.
Is that the mayor? Is that the mayor of our town?
Yeah,
Oh
she's
my
very shady.
gosh. I love it. Yes, I'll say yes.
She's a shady queen.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. She's the kind where like every time she like walks over and then she'll like stop and there's like a twinkle of the shades. Twing. You called, darling. Right. That kind of character. Right. Perfect.
What's the name of our mayor?
Oh, we need a pun. I feel I'm bad at puns. I welcome.
That's okay. Mariam's here.
I know I was
How
about
about
to say
how about Eartha Kit?
Mariam. You're so good at
Oh
this.
my gosh.
Our mayor Eartha Kit.
Oh my god. A meower? I'm not
Yeah,
I'm not good at it.
our meower.
Oh yeah, our meower. Jammi, good. That's so good.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I will add the text. somewhere. Can I make this smaller? There we go. And then make you colorful. Okay. Aniki. Yeah, it worked. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, doop, doop. There we go. Perfect. Yay.
I feel like we should add meower to it.
That's right. How could I forget my one stunning achievement from my lifetime? Meow, meow. Try to spell it.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
That looks right.
that's it right there.
Meow. Okay. I'm
Yay.
just gonna say with confidence or meower.
Exactly. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it works, right? Yeah. All right, so we're gonna okay, the last step before we start is we get to pick upcoming events. So this is super fun. These are like am I allowed to say that? I always feel really weird when you play your own game and you're like, this part is super fun, right?
Honestly, like legit, this is such a fun game, so you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Confidence. Okay.
Absolutely.
So the next step is we get to pick events, and these are events that we get to work on as a community. And so they'll show up like it's up to us, like when in the seasons. And yeah, how about we'll pick 3 to 4? How about we pick 3? I'll ask again our wonderful hosts to pick our events, and you can say what the details are now, or we can figure it out later when we're going through the season. So here are some ideas. Once again, I encourage you to make up stuff if you like. So we have Wake Up Day, which is just celebrating the fact that we woke up and we're able to wake up. But it's kind of like a New Year's Day if you want, right? And then there's a Lantern Festival, or Hearts Day, or a Laugh and Hijinks Festival, a Harvest and Rain Festival, or the Great Town Cook-Off.
Yes, all of them
A
are so
gratitude-
good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or a Gratitude Festival, or a Spooky Fun Day. We also have Pet Appreciation Day. I kind of like, what if the pets are like little sentient rocks, right? Anyway, no, Jammi, focus.
It's a rock and roll day
Oh, so good.
where everybody takes their pet rocks and roll them down a hill and see who gets there first.
Oh my gosh, so good, so good. You're so good at this, Mariam.
Uh-huh.
And like, there's this entire story that emerges. Amazing. And then next is Gift Day, or Ancestor Celebration, an Arts and Craft Festival, and finally, because I had to put it in, Fans and Fandom Appreciation Festival, because fandom culture deserves more love. So
Is it where everybody comes with like a fan?
Amazing. Like, shit.
So it's a fan
Love it.
appreciation day where we just love the fans that give us the cooling and give us shade.
Oh,
I'm sorry, not sorry.
You're not sorry.
No, I'm
Nor
not.
should you be. Nor should you
Yeah,
be.
true. But yeah, so let's
Wow.
ask, which one are we drawn to? Does anyone have an idea they want to jump for already?
I'm such a foodie. A cookout is definitely like a potluck, which is better than what I used to say, which was minus the luck, because I thought that's what it actually was. Like,
Oh.
and then someone told me, no, that's a separate party. What you mean is a potluck.
2 different parties, which can
Two
be
different parties.
happen at
Yes.
the same time, maybe.
Maybe. But that is not what we're gonna necessarily be doing. So a cookout sounds actually great.
Okay, awesome. So we'll have a Great Town cook-off or cookout, right? Like, which one are you? Like, is it more of a contest, or is it more of a everybody just gets to cook?
I like the idea of a potluck, so I'd say cookout,
Mhm.
where everybody
Yeah.
brings something to the party.
Nice. Okay, awesome. Yeah. And then Jeremy, which one are you drawn to, or do you have an idea for a new one?
I'm gonna let Kristin go first.
Okay.
Ooh, sure.
I have to think on my feet because I was going to go with like a baking competition with our Meower because I love Great British Bake Off, but we can't go so food focused. So I really like the idea of the fan, but I want to go fan appreciation day, kind of like what Mariam said. And I want it to be where everyone makes their own very fashionable fans that we all bring out
Oh.
and kind of show off, but in a very like supportive, fun way, right? With each other.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So
I'm
designing our
already
own fans.
imagining like a pig that looks like Lady Gaga and the meat dress, except fan dress, right? That's
fan
what I'm like.
dress.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
And then when they walk out, the fans all snap open at the same time.
So is it like Fashion Week, but like it's a fan appreciation day specifically?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Love
so
it.
good. So
One
good.
day's all fans.
Yeah. And Kristin, do you want to combine like the Bake Off with the cookout? Like maybe it's one of the events within the cookout is the Great Bake Off. If you want to
Oh
combine
yeah.
the two
Is that
ideas.
okay, Mariam? If
Yeah.
we add an event. Yeah. Okay.
I will never say no to more food. So but it's like
Me
it
either.
could even be like, like of course they have to be delicious, but it's really sort of stunning the artistry of baking versus how delicious it is. I mean, it has to be delicious, but it's more about these amazing, and like each year there's a different theme or something.
Ooh, good idea. Yeah.
Nice.
I love it.
That so much. Taking notes. Okay. Theme every year. Okay, and Jeremy, how are you feeling about an event?
I really like the idea of like a harvest and rain festival. Partly because I think that the harvest can feed into both of the other festivals too.
Totally. Yeah.
And I'm loving the idea of people celebrating the first rain of the season or something along those lines.
Oh, that's so good.
That's really good, Jeremy.
Yeah. Oh, I love that so much. Yeah.
So you know this big festival's coming, but you don't know exactly when it's going to happen. But when the rain comes, that's when the festival happens.
Oh, I love it.
That's so good.
It is.
That's so good. Like I grew up in Singapore where everything is scheduled. So I just love this rebellious idea of like, we'll just wait for the rain.
And there's like rain songs to prompt it to happen.
Ooh. Oh, so good. So good. Oh my gosh. There's this local band from years ago. They have something called the rain song. They weren't allowed to sing it out in public after a while because every time they sang it, it would start to rain. Really, it was. I saw it happen 4 times because I went to 4.
Wow.
And I was just like, it's amazing. Magic is real.
Yes.
It's so good. Okay, so we have our events. I'm super excited for those. And yeah, we're about ready to start. But before we do, is there anything you'd like to add to the map to reflect any of those things, or are we happy with where we are right now?
I think I'll draw a big cauldron.
Sure.
I feel like we need one.
Accurate.
Where's it gonna go?
And let me change the color for the. Yeah.
Ooh, and a fire underneath it?
Yep. And then
Nice.
some steam coming out of it.
Oh, so good.
There.
Yeah.
So that's where the cookout is. I feel like it should be like close, not on the beach, but close to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Or the fact that I kind of just, I can't select these, can I? Or can I? No. Select.
Ooh. Okay. Worth
Anyways, assume it is close to the beach.
Yeah, totally. I kind of like the idea that the cauldron is always there, kind of like when you go to a park and there's a grill that you can use, like
Mm-hmm.
so anyone can use it. But then during the event, it's like this grand thing, right?
Yes.
Cool.
How big is the
Awesome.
cauldron, Mariam?
Oh my gosh.
I think it is big. Like, I feel like, and this is now channeling maybe a little like Stardew of like, that cookout luau sort of a thing of there's like this communal stew that where everybody puts their, contributes to it to also kind of be symbolic for this town. Everybody is a melting pot.
I love that.
Love it.
So
love it.
cute. So cute.
I'm here for this. Yay.
I love it. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of wondering because we have like ghostly spirits. Is the fire that is always on like a fire spirit, kind of like from Howl's Moving Castle?
Oh, yes.
And there's like
Calcifer.
an eternal bonfire when it's not a cookout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
So cute.
Our little island town is great so far.
So then
Yeah.
when that first rain comes too, there's steam always just rising off of it during the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good.
That is good.
All right. So I think so I apologize. I've been watching a lot of Sophia Nygaard recently. So I say all right like she does recently. She's a great YouTuber though. Anyway, so I think that we have everything we need to start play, but do we want to take a short break before we get into it?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And for everyone following, this is a great time to, like go hydrate, stretch, use the facilities, just grab some more snacks. And we will be back in 5 minutes. And we'll see you then. Hello, welcome back everyone. This is their Super Geek and we are playing Cozy Town, where we have so far built our little cozy town. And please, Jammi, take it away.
Hello. Okay, so we're back in our cozy town and we're going to start things off in summer. And before I do that, I just want to briefly go over the few rules guides that we have. So basically, when it's your turn, you draw a card and we'll refer to our town oracle. And basically what that is each card is associated with 2 questions. So you get to choose which one you're feeling, which one you would like to answer. And if there are any instructions, usually the instructions are just like change the map as needed, right? So, and then just follow the instructions as you like. And then from there, you get to choose one of 3 things. Either a feature of our town grows or changes in some way, so we can point at anything on the map and say that it changes in some way, right? Or the second option is a friend of our town visits for a little while. So it could be any one of the friends we mentioned, like the Ancestral Warriors or the Myrmidons.
Yeah.
Or even, our rabid friends from the moon. And then the last option is our town prepares for an event, right? So we can choose any one of the events and then start preparing for it. So if we choose that, I'll go into more detail of how each of that goes. Basically, if you choose one of those options, you get to say a detail and then the rest of us offer a different detail. So for example, if someone chooses a friend of our town visits for a little while, then the rest of us chooses who leaves for a little while, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it can be like a character that we make up. It doesn't have to be someone that we've established so far. But if the meower wants to leave, like visit another town for a while, she's free to do so. But yeah. So with that, do we have any questions about the 3 actions?
I'm good to go.
I don't think
Okay.
so. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, and then other than that, I think we're ready to. Oh, I forgot to mention cozy tokens. So cozy tokens are a cute little mechanic. They're a way to show how cozy we feel. So if you're like, oh, I really like that, or that makes me feel super cozy, you just pick up a token. So it's a way to like make sure, like it's a way for us to signal like I really like that and I'd like to see more of that in the game, right?
Oh,
And
cool.
you can spend those tokens on a few things, but we'll get to it when we get there, right?
Okay.
So yeah, awesome. And so with that, I'll go ahead and take the first turn, right? Just so that it's easier for everyone. And we're going to start in summer. So summer is, oh my gosh, because my layout in the PDF is like this 90s scroll thing. I tried to scroll with the bar that doesn't move. It's such a himbo. Okay, I'm gonna scroll with the proper scroll bar now. Okay, so I'm gonna draw from the diamond suit. Let's see how it goes. I'm looking for the tab. Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, okay. It's just refreshing. Okay. All right, so Summer, I'm gonna draw the first card, 6 of diamonds. So let me check. On the oracle, that means, okay, so I get to choose between two things. Either our town sets up a new place of learning. Ooh, what is it? Who are the students? Change the map if need be. Or a traveling teacher visits our town. What do they teach? Who learns the most from this mentor? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say it's a traveling teacher, and it's like a teacher, like a master of the catwalk, right? So
Yes.
But I'm also gonna say it's a pig, right? It's a master of the catwalk.
But it's
like,
a pig.
Right?
Yeah, does the best.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, I'm imagining the little like so cute. Yeah, so they're here to teach the rest of us how to have fun on the catwalk and different things we can do on the catwalk. I'm gonna say that in particular, we learned this new move called the wave, right? Because we're by the beach. Like it's kind of like an anime moment whenever you get on the catwalk, just like wave shows up behind you in everyone's minds. You make a splash on the scene, right?
And is it like a hair flip also? Like, you know, like when
Oh
they
my
do those
gosh.
water shots of someone coming out of the water and their hair just flips up.
Oh my gosh. I like the fact I'm seeing in my mind that this pig mentor doesn't have hair, but when they do the flip, the hair suddenly shows up. Like it's this aura of hair.
like Bollywood movies, suddenly there's an invisible fan.
Yes, exactly. Sparkling, right? So everybody can do it. Oh, perfect. And the other part of the question is, who learns the most from this mentor? Oh, I want to say like, it's this wee little pig boy. I'm gonna say his name is Earl. Oh my gosh, if my friend Earl is watching this, I don't know why you came to mind. It's a little pig boy. But yeah, I'm gonna say it's Earl, who like dreams of being a model, being a fashion model, right? And so yeah, I just like the idea that it was Earl who learned the most, and so they're looking awesome with their dresses as they learn from the madame. I think that's what they're called. Like, they used to have a name, but they gave it up for fashion long ago. Like, they're very dramatic.
The madame. I love it.
So that's me answering the question. Then I get to choose from one of the 3 things. I'm gonna say let's start preparing for an event.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, why not?
Which one do we want to do? I feel like I have to say Fashion Week, right? The fashion one.
Yeah.
Because it feels like, right, when the madame showed up, it's time to start, darlings, right? So
and it's every season because you know you have seasonal fashion.
Oh my gosh, I'm
of course.
So
Yeah.
true, so true. Okay, so what I have to do is normally I put a die, but I'm going to instead put this. There's something called a random spinner, which is really just basically a flat die.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna. Oh, I realize I can't. I'm supposed to try. Oh, before I do this, how many weeks do we think it's going to take to prepare for like our fashion event? Like how complicated is it, do we think?
I mean, maybe a couple of weeks. That's the first
Yeah.
thing that comes to mind, just because I think the people who live, or the pigs and cats who live on the island, really enjoy it. And then also I think the madame expects a lot from Fashion Week.
Like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, we can say
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I'll change it to a counter because I realized, you can't control the random spinner. That's why it's called.
Oh.
So many himbo moments. I apologize.
No.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna also add text on top of it so that I don't forget. Let's see. But yeah. So we said 2 weeks, right? So I'll put it at 2 for now. Awesome. And I think to represent where it's going to take place on the map. Let's see. Oh, I think I lost the map. There we go. Let me just.
I created a little text for you to kind of move it.
Oh, nice. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. I'm gonna say, it'll be dramatic. It'll be, maybe it'll take place at the library.
Oh,
it's like a Met
right.
Gala almost sort of, is
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So Jeremy, since I know we own all of our town, but I want to ask you, what do you think is the theme of this fashion week, right? Like that's going along with the library.
Oh, the first thing that popped into my head was my favorite event that some libraries do during June, especially drag story time.
Yes.
Yes.
And I love the idea of turning that into a fashion show as well. So the fans maybe have to have stories on them or be connected to a story of some kind.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's so good.
I love it. So much.
Me too.
Yay. Okay, awesome. Perfect. All right. And so that is my turn. Who would like to go? I mean, I could choose someone, but in case there's someone who would like to volunteer to go next.
I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mariam,
No, go ahead.
I'll go. So I pick a card from Summer. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Do I have? Oh. Well, I can drag this card around.
I think if you just click it.
I saw 4.
Ooh, a 4.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So on a 4, would you like to read out loud the questions or should I?
I don't see the questions. So would you mind this time and then I'll find them?
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
I can totally do it for you. So the 2 questions you can choose from are 4 of diamonds, right? So the townsfolk discover a treasure. How does it change our town? Change the map if need be. Or the second question is someone from a royal family visits our town. Who are they and why did they come to visit? So either we discover a treasure or someone from the royal family comes by. Which one are you feeling?
Oh my gosh. Both of those are so good. I think I'll go treasure, although I love the royal family. But since we just had the madame, I don't know how anyone can follow that. So I'm going to go with treasure. I want to say that we find, I know I'm so food based. I want to say that we find like this amazing ingredient that changes. I'm going to say it changes the bakery. It changes some of their dishes. Like when you add it, it's almost like how some people feel about saffron, like it's so expensive and luxurious. Yeah. And yes, and so good. So it's kind of like that. And so it just changes the dishes and everyone is a buzz about it.
Ooh, I love that so much. I think I forget the term of it. Is it a goji berry? But there's like a kind of berry that
Mhm.
when you eat it, it
Oh,
changes
yeah.
your tongue palate, right? So everything that's sour becomes sweet, and everything that's sweet becomes sour.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's a goji
maybe-
berry. I think it is a goji berry.
Yeah, yeah. I've
Sounds
tried it
right.
before, and it's like it's so wild. Like, what if that extra ingredient in the bread does that? So everything else changes.
Everything changes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, and if
I feel like-
anybody in chat realizes what the name of the berry is, please put it in chat.
Let us know.
Yeah.
And because I know, and I've been watching a lot of anime too, and you'd mentioned it earlier, Jammi, and so I feel like whenever someone eats it, then like their eyes go white and like little hearts and stars appear around them, right? Because they love it so much.
So cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Adorable, adorable. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, so with that, do you think it would change the map in some way? Like, or do you think the map is okay as it is now?
I think the map's okay as it is now.
Yeah, I think so too.
Um,
Mhm.
oh, you know what? I think that now the bakery has to expand a little bit. And so I'll draw
Ooh.
like a tiny like expansion
Oh, I love it. I love it.
onto the bakery. But I think that's the only way it'll change the map, if that's okay with everyone.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Is it like a
Maybe
little
it's like-
greenhouse of like, all these ingredients that
Ooh.
they're growing in-house now?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
gonna look for a picture on the next person's turn and I'll add a little greenhouse. I love that,
Oh
Mariam.
my gosh. Yeah. That's so good. And I'm imagining there's like a huge paw on top of it to match the ears and the tongue.
Yes. Ugh.
So
I
cute.
love
so
our
cute.
town.
So cute. All right. And then, so now, Kristin, you get to choose one of three things that could happen
Oh, right. Okay.
to the town. So that is either a feature of our town grows or changes, or a friend visits for a little while, or our town prepares for an event. So it could just be we already have an event going
Yeah.
on. So, and in fact, I'm going to make like a week has passed, right? Since my
Okay.
turn technically. So it's down to 1 week now.
Ooh,
We're gonna have
exciting.
the event at the next turn.
Yeah, I like that
mhm.
it grows by adding this little greenhouse. Can it be that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love it.
So cute, so cute. All right. Okay, and then so that's your turn, Kristin. Like Mariam or Jeremy, did you want to go next?
You want to go, Jeremy?
I can go next. Either way.
We're all so polite here. It's like,
All right,
I
that's-
know.
No.
We're so cozy
Wait until we're
polite.
like 10 games in that we're talking over each other.
it's like, no, I want to go first.
So true.
All right,
But yeah,
go ahead,
All
Jeremy.
right,
go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
go.
pull a card. Yeah.
Woo!
Queen of Diamonds.
Ooh. Oh, nice. So that means like a person for sure. So it shows up if it's a royal. So let me just scroll over there. Okay, so queen means ooh. There's yeah, there we go. I misread it. So a farmer moves in and joins the community. Who are they and how do they serve our town? So like a farmer of what exactly, right?
That's a good
And I know we're
question.
very food focused, but it doesn't actually have to be food if you don't want to. So
I mean,
they
there's
could farm anything
cotton,
basically.
there's silk, there's
Mhm, mhm.
True.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that they farm I think it's somebody who moves in who farms something, some sort of textile. And I think that they are I think that they're a water dwelling, a mer creature of some kind. So they're actually the farm that they create is actually off the shore. It's under the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Can we say it's
So they're creating
like a
and
kind
it's
of
like
seaweed that like turns into the most
Ooh.
beautiful. I like how my hand is
Silky.
like showing.
yeah.
I'm like trying to think
Yeah.
through my hand, but anyway, yeah.
It's like a silky
so-
texture.
Yeah, and like shimmery, lots of different colors. Comes naturally in lots of different colors, so it doesn't even need to be dyed.
Wow. Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
rainbow
Oh my
farm.
gosh. Oh my gosh. I
Uh,
love this.
Yes. Oh, and who is it? This is it's Farmer Bill.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it. Yes, yes,
Yep.
yes.
Farmer Bill,
100%.
the farming merminal, who's going to
Oh.
help create provide lots of fabrics for this fashionable town.
Oh my gosh. I love it so much. And they're ready to settle down
Mhm.
and stay with us. Where did they come from? Like, did they come from? Were they one of the merchants, or were they a farmer in a different island?
Uh, I think that they came with the merchants. I think they're from wherever the merchants are from, and they heard about this island and they wanted to check it out.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so we have Bill the farmer. Oh no, I heard Bill. Na, 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 na. Anyway.
Now it's now Farmer Bill Nye.
Yeah.
Bill Nye the kelp guy.
Oh, you were so good, Mariam. What the heck? You are so sharp. Perfect, perfect. I love that so much. Okay, so Jeremy, you also get to choose one of three actions, either something in the town changes, or a friend visits, or you can set up a new event, because at the end of your turn, we're going to have our fashion week, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think the I think the town changes in some way. My options: town changes, someone visits, or yeah, no, I think the town changes in some way.
Cool.
I think that they I think that that more folks are starting to explore living like on the water or slightly off of the island, because they see this farmer out there and they're like, and so I think maybe there's some houses out here or something.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. It's my dream to stay at one of those like getaways where they like build the the rooms out of I'm living for
Yes.
this.
You
Yes,
take
yes.
you take a boat to your room, and then you can like
Yeah.
slide into the water from yes.
Right. Oh,
Yes.
that's my dream. I'm like,
Oh,
it's on my
same.
vision board, right?
Yeah.
So oh my gosh, I love it so much.
It's
Perfect,
awesome,
perfect.
Jeremy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I forgot last time when Kristin picked this option, but the rest of us say how the townsfolk react to this new part. Like, I think for the fashionistas in the, which are a lot of them, in the town, I think they insist on building a catwalk that connects.
Yes.
Yes.
But does anyone else also have ideas of how the townsfolk react to this new, like, expanded space out of the water?
I think
Hmm.
there's like um yeah, like a catwalk definitely for like the beach collection show
Yeah.
and everything. And also with I think with the greenhouse specifically, people are having little co-ops where it's like places where like, okay, well, maybe this place is not really the great place to like maybe farmable land is a little harder here, but the greenhouse is perfect. Like you can control the conditions and everything. So there's like little plots for all the residents where they can grow whatever they want.
I love that so much.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. I saw this great mini documentary on YouTube recently about like these little farms in New York that people take care of. I just love that so much. It's so cool.
Mhm.
Perfect. Yeah. Wow, this town is so cute. I love the little kelpie seaweed.
I
stuff here.
know.
And is there
So
like a
good.
dock market, like a docket?
A docket.
Ooh,
You
a
said
docket.
yes. I'm just gonna. I feel like I'm not gonna survive the end of this session with Mariam and their puns. They're so good. So perfect. All right. And then yeah, we get to fandom fashion week, right? Because like the event is
Mansion
we're
week?
finished our preparations. Yeah. Fashion week. Oh my gosh, so good. I'm maybe not gonna survive. Okay. So basically it's fashion week now. Let me just review if I missed. I'm so happy to be playing this game, but I'm also slightly missing some of the stuff I wrote for the game because it's so fun. Okay. Yeah, so we just get to narrate the event together, right? So let's take turns. I want to start with Kristin because you were the one who came up with the idea for the event. So what does it look like, right? We each take a turn, like talk about how glorious this event is that's taking place in our library. Oh my gosh, with the Stone Guardians. Anyway, I'm just excited.
Ooh, in the library. Oh, I love that we have a little picture of the library too. That's so helpful. So I think that because it looks like in the picture, it's like a lot of libraries, it's at least 2 levels, and the top level can overlook, right, the bottom. And so I think that on that, like, I don't know if it's a balcony, the railing that goes around the top floor, there's lots of like colorful fabric, pieces of like silk fabric that are hanging from it that kind of blow in the wind.
Oh,
Yes.
I love it. Yeah. Oh, and how does what's the first event aligned with their theme? Right.
Oh,
Yeah, what is her theme?
what is the theme?
Drag stories, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
drag
that's
stories.
right.
Drag story
Yes.
time.
That's
Yeah,
right.
drag story time.
Drag story time.
Drag story time. Oh my gosh. Kristin, I just have a brief idea before you know.
Yeah, please.
I'm just super excited. I think like the Stone Guardians like lumber over and there's this huge book that they're carrying, like huge, right? Almost the size of the first floor. And then when they carry it, it opens up and the mayor comes up like with confetti and everything.
Oh. With the confetti too,
Right?
just pops out from behind
Right.
them.
And then they have these huge set of fans behind them like a peacock. And they're like, the first story is the story of how our town came to be, right? And then they like get into how it was founded and everything.
Our meower is definitely a drag queen.
Yes,
Yes.
they
Yes.
are. They're fabulous, and I love them so much.
I'm so sorry to take away from your thunder, a little bit, Kristin. I was just really excited.
No, this is all of our thunder belongs to all of us.
Yes.
It's the point of this amazing cozy game.
So did you want to add anything to that, Kristin, before someone else narrates?
I kind of like, if I can just add onto your amazing idea, I think that some of the like kids come in and act out like the first people that came here and like the story of how our little town was created after the mayor pops out.
So cute.
I just love that.
Adorable.
That's all.
I love it. All right. And then Jammi, what happens next in the event?
So because this is a fan appreciation day, I think that there's a roast of some kind, but it's a contest because that way they can practice throwing shade literally and metaphorically.
That's amazing.
Do they roast the meower?
Oh yes.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely. They have to be the first.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so good. So good. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. And I think um to encourage it, they show up. What's a really good roasted thing? Like a roast chicken outfit or something. I don't know. So, like, just to encourage the roasting, right?
Just to encourage it.
I'm ready to be roasted, darlings, right? So
That's
perfect,
beautiful.
perfect. All right, so Mariam, what's another scene that happens or another thing that happens in the event?
Yeah, so I think with and I'm totally stealing this from chat because someone had put that bun and it's so good, is that there is like a artist alley slash, market, on the docket where the Murnimals are encouraged to hawk their wares and have like a merchant of sorts. To advertise what they're selling, especially their specialties for Fashion Week.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, those puns where you just change the enunciation.
Uh-huh.
Feel me so good. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, and I think the only little scene I want to add is that I think Earl takes to the catwalk, right? With the madame watching all those lessons from the past 2 weeks, like it's a montage.
Yeah.
Great. But yeah, adorable.
Oh, I love
And is
it.
that Earl, the one who's kind of lying down in that white and red outfit?
Oh my gosh, we'll say that's Earl. Yes.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god. Oh my god. Yes. Earl is totally ready for this. I think Earl starts a blog after this. A vlog. Let's make it a vlog, right?
A vlog.
Oh,
Yeah.
Obviously a vlog.
It has to be a vlog, right? I have to keep up with the times. But yeah, perfect. Okay, so that was
An Instaclam.
Why? I got attacked again.
Insta clam.
I'm not gonna
Instaclam.
survive.
Yeah, and everybody has like a clam that opens up like a phone,
Oh my gosh,
and
yes,
that's
yes.
where they like it's a smart clam.
A smart clam. That's
I'm
it.
writing
It's
this
canon.
down.
This is it.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
writing
my
this
gosh.
down. Oh my gosh, so good. All right, and then Mariam, you get to draw a card now.
Yay! Okay,
Yay.
so I drag and I click there. So that is a 9. I can read out the oracle, or if you want to read
Sure.
out. Okay, so I get to choose between. Where did my mouse go? Here. Something in our town becomes even more beautiful and lovely to look at. What is it? Change the map if need be. Or a beautiful creature visits our town and makes it their home. Who are they? How long will they stay?
Ooh.
Oh, such good options. I think I'm going to go with something in our town becomes more beautiful and lovely to look at. And what is it? And I think in the mountains, as we're getting into the peak of summer, some of the glaciers have kind of melted and they're forming this sort of a waterfall. And because the sun's out and everything, it kind of glistens and it makes this kind of like a rainbow with all the water drops in the air. So we have like we have a rainbow waterfall that is now there in the mountains. And yeah, I think it's a place where we can go to spark joy. And we call it the Condo Falls.
So good.
I love that.
I love it so much. I've been forgetting to grab cozy tokens every time I feel cozy. I'm definitely grabbing one.
Oh yeah.
For that one, let me set up tokens for everybody. Let's see. I remember. Yeah, I'm just going to.
I'm gonna mark it on the map.
There we go. I just put in a lot of checker pieces, like so people can grab one. Ta-da! Yeah, that's like super, super cute. I love that so much. The idea of this really adorable, really pretty frozen waterfall, melting waterfall thing. Perfect. I just love it.
Yeah.
All right. And then you get to choose one of three things that happen. Would you like to change another part of the map, or would you like to have someone visit, or do you want to set up a new event?
I think now that Fashion Week is over, perhaps it is time as we get into the middle of summer to have our cookout and communal stew.
Yeah, that's super good. I love that idea. How long are we thinking it'll take to get ready for that?
I think probably 1 week because it is something we like to use fresh ingredients and just the bounty of what's available. Maybe 2 if that feels like too short of a time.
Yeah, I think 1 week makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Like really.
I like it.
Oh, I'm thinking fresh beach food. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'll put a little text thing near the bot.
Awesome. That's great. I love that so much. Okay, so I think we have maybe enough time for 1 to 2 more turns, depending on how it goes, if people are okay with that, because I want to get to the end of the cook-off, if that's all right.
Yes, yeah.
We have a little bit of time. We can probably we'll take it turn by round by round.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Makes sense. We'll just stay cozy. No need to worry.
We'll just stay cozy.
All right. So if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the top of the round again.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay.
We've all gone once.
Perfect. Yeah. So I will draw a card. Ooh, I got a king. Another royal. Yeah. Ooh, a community leader is elected. Oh, who are they and how do they serve our town? I'm gonna say it's Earl. And Earl has been elected, like, I'm trying to think of a pun and it's not working, but basically like they're the social media tourist representative, right?
Oh.
Right, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a token.
Tourism ambassador.
I love Earl so much.
Yeah.
Our cultural ambassador.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they're, so Earl is in charge of that too. And I think it's because the vlog's been doing really well, right?
Of course it has.
So and they're Insta clams. So cute.
They're Insta clams.
Right. Oh my gosh. So when people have a clam and they get a notification, the clam goes, right?
Yes.
Anyway. Oh my gosh, and there used to be clamshell phones, right? Anyway, oh my gosh, Jammi. I'm just super distracted. But yeah, I think they get elected to that. I'm gonna say like they have to have like a little, like the town builds a little post for them, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm going to.
And is it like full of clams and like with pearls, mother of pearls, and
with pearls.
So cute. I love that so much.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm just going to, I found a cute picture already. So I'm just going to put that there on the map. As soon as I can find it. There we go. Just to.
the clam ambassador, someone in chat has.
Oh,
there we go.
Well
So
done,
good.
person in chat.
God.
That's adorable. That's an adorable picture of this little clam.
Thank you.
so
Yeah, I think
much.
that's their assistant. It's their AI assistant. I've been playing Mass Effect, so like AI is on my mind.
Yeah.
But can you imagine? Oh, so cute. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting super carried away. But I think like anybody who wants to have an AI clam assistant, Earl sets them up and it helps with like giving them useful tips on how to get tourists happy, what tourists are looking for, but also helping tourists like be more responsible, like when they show up and they visit, like how to take care of the island. Right?
Hopefully they don't get too clammy.
That's good.
Oh,
Mariam.
I don't know how they do it. Just so sharp.
Look, this is what
Yeah.
happens when you binge a lot of Food Network and Drag Race.
Oh, that's
Fair.
so true.
That's
So
fair.
true.
Fair.
That's so true. That's so true. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to choose one of 3 things that happen. I'm going to say I want to see our rabbit friends from space because we haven't seen them.
That's true.
Yeah. So I think they visit. And I think, you know what? I'm going to say they were trying to come in time for Fashion Week and they missed it. Because they like, timing, space is a little wonky. So they're just going to stay until the cook off, right? That's like they're like, well, we missed one, but we'll be here for the other one.
Yeah.
And I think these little buddy friends, even though it doesn't make sense logically, like they still move as if they're on the moon gravity wise, so they kind of float around.
So they're hopping around.
Yeah,
hopping around.
yeah, true, in just slow motion, right? Like, but then their sneakers go squeaka, squeaka.
Yes, they do. Oh my gosh, I love that so much.
But yeah. So so everybody else tell me who leaves the town for a while, right? So who goes off to search for something or visit someone? Do you have any ideas? And we can make someone up, right? It doesn't have to be the characters we've established so far.
Mm-hmm.
I think the farmer, I think Bill Nye, who wasn't from this town, so they hadn't met the rabbits from space, and they didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah.
And so they are going to leave the farm that they've created here, which will help us with our fashion in the future. But they're going to go. Bill Nye is going to go see if they can get a ride back with the rabbits wherever they go next.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That's so.
Bill Nye the
cute.
Kelp
That's
guy.
so
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So how long will Bill be gone for? Like, is it going to be a long visit, or are they going to be back soon?
I don't know. It's unclear. It depends on what they find when they leave with these rabbits.
Yeah, that's true. And also time dilation, so we're not sure.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that so much. Yeah. I'm imagining like there's like the rest of the rabbits are staying, but like the ship driver is like, all right, let's go, hop on.
Yep.
Oh, hop on. I did it. I did a pun. Yes.
You
Good
did.
job. Good job, Jammi.
Jammi.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Well
My
done.
proudest achievement so far is accidentally using a pun. All right. So with that, I think it was Kristin who went next last time. Was that right? Okay. So Kristin, why don't you go ahead and draw a card? Ooh,
7.
Here, I can read it out for you if you like, or
I have
whatever
it.
you prefer. Okay.
I found it.
No worries.
Okay. 7 is a new career choice is created or discovered. What is it and how does it change our town for the better? Ooh, a new career choice. Oh, I'm stuck between a couple different ideas. I like the idea that being an Instaclam influencer
So cute. So cute.
is a thing. And it changes our town for the better because these Instaclam stories are now out there. And so it brings more like tourism. And so we are thriving more because of it.
Oh, I love that so much.
And Earl started it all. I love Earl. They have grown so much.
They really have. They're doing so well. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. I'm gonna I'm gonna get a token for that idea. Yeah.
The
So
Instaclam
cute.
really makes it. I just love that idea. And
I
the
know.
little clams buzz, like you said, Jamie.
Yeah.
So good. So good.
So cute. Yeah. And I like the idea of like being an Instagram influencer is like another form of expression, because that seems to be really important to the town, right?
Yeah.
Like expressing yourself in different ways. So cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kristin, you get to choose one of three things that happen. What would you like? Do you want someone to visit, or do you want to change a part of the map, or oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot to say we're supposed to have our cook-off. I totally
Oh,
forgot.
let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to do that for the other part of your turn, Kristin, or did you have something else in mind?
No, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's have this cookout.
Cool. Yeah. So Mariam, would you like to start since it was your event, or do you
Yeah.
want to go later? Yeah, okay. Go.
Yeah. So there's definitely going to be different events happening, but the opening ceremonies of the cookout is this big pot that's like massive. It's almost swimming pool sized, like a hot tub size sort of a thing.
Oh my gosh.
And you actually need like a little kind of staircase to kind of be on top, like next to it, to throw ingredients in.
Yeah,
And
huge spoon, right? Like
yeah, gigantic spoon that the Meower inaugurates of like, all right, everybody, uh, the cookout has begun, and please come in and put in your ingredients at the appropriate time. And like the whole, like it's an all-day event, so like certain vegetables that need a longer cook time get thrown in first. Like, it's all done at the right times as the stew begins. And while the stew's happening, all these other events are going on. And then at the closing ceremonies is the stew's ready and everybody has some.
oh my gosh, so good.
I love that.
I feel my breakfast fading as I start to really
Right?
think about delicious.
Yes. I'm absolutely hungry now.
It's a slow cooker potluck.
Oh my gosh, so good.
So
So I remember earlier, Mariam, you said that there's a theme every year, right? So
Yeah.
what's the theme for this year? Or do you want one of us to say, like, how are you feeling?
I have a kind of an idea, but I'm also like willing to sort of build upon it. So I think it's basically because this is the year that the Miracle Berry came in. So it's basically it's centered around sort of trick or treat, but taste buds, where you expect it to taste something, but it's going to taste something else, but equally good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love that.
That is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Every bite a surprise. Yeah.
Trick and a treat.
Trick and a treat.
Exactly.
So good.
I love it.
Does anyone else want to build on that theme?
Oh, a trick and a treat. I mean, I just like the idea of, I know I'm bringing up kids again, but because I imagine them to be smaller, like little pigs and cats and kittens. That's why. But I like the idea of them actually going with little bags, very fashionable, like little handbags. Yes. It's handbags.
Yeah.
And that's how they get their like treats.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So perfect.
Little pigs with handbags. I cannot.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Jeremy, did you want to add anything to that? Or or if you want to add a scene, right? If you don't want to add to the theme, whatever you like.
No. I love this. I think that the what was the name of the candy store? The cat got your tongue candy store.
Yeah.
Run by the retired hero. I think the retired hero is particularly excited about the trick and treat theme. And so has brought lots and like has just pulled out all the stops, has brought lots and lots of different kinds of candies and sweets and but like things that are molded and shaped like the animals. There's a mare or a meower gummy sculpture of some kind. So to give people some additional treats to because the treats have to be fashionable as well.
Oh my gosh, so
Yes,
true.
they do.
Yeah.
I'm getting a token for the idea of a huge gummy statue. Because that is my
It's
jam.
so good.
Ooh, almost. I almost didn't jam. Almost. Sweet. Close enough. Kind of. So good, so good. And I think to round things off, I'm gonna say the culminating event, just exactly when the soup is like, the stew is like almost ready, is the huge bake off, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I think that it's a really with the whole like Instagram influencer thing, it's the first like reality TV show, except wholesome, right? It's the first reality TV show of the residents of the island, like having this bake off, and it's like really healthy competition, like they're really having a fun time, kind of shonen anime rivalry friend style, where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be the best, but you're the best too, right? Like that kind of energy. But yeah, I think it's a really heated competition. I think it's really, really close. But I want to say, like, who is it that wins? I'm gonna say this pig in the tutu. We don't have a name for them yet.
Oh,
but I just
the
want
tutu pig.
Yeah. I think because like what happens is it turns out the tutu, like they have a new one and it's edible, right?
Oh my gosh.
So
Made
like,
of spun sugar.
Yes. Right. And so they just
Not me to yell.
They like snap off a bit and go home, right? And everybody's like, oh yes, the newest fashion, edible clothes, edible accessories.
Yes.
But yeah. So, and then I think, yeah, it ends with exactly the culminating event of like the slow cooked stew being ready for everybody.
The rabbits are going to be so excited about the edible fashion because they missed fashion week.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
But then they get it still.
Yes, they do.
So good. Oh, I'm so happy for our friends.
Oh, I like the idea that we have the rabbits walk the catwalk that's out over the water, so they get to show off because they showed up so fancy for Fashion Week. So there's like a little impromptu supportive, like, let's have a fashion show, and the rabbits can walk around in their little squeaky.
We'll have a ball.
Squeaky. Yeah, so cute. And slow. Oh my gosh, and because they move in slow motion, they get to pose a little longer in the air before they land again. Yeah. So.
Yes.
But yeah, also, yeah, so I think, do we want to pause the game here in this moment and we'll pick it up next time?
We can probably finish our round because I know we went a little because we had some internet hiccups, so we can definitely.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. I got it. That's a good point. All right. So next after Kristin, it was Jammi, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. So I got a 5 of diamonds. So either visitors come to our town, they are hurt or sick. How does our town help them? Do they decide to move in? Or someone in our town is struggling. How do the townsfolk come together to support them? Oh.
Those are two really good choices.
I think someone in our town is struggling. I think the Muir Eartha Kit is struggling because as the town has been growing and more things have been happening here, Eartha Kitt is just feeling the pressure of serving this growing community, and I think our meower is just not sure if this is how they want to be spending all of their time. Because they feel like they're still not doing enough.
Right. Oh my gosh, hard to relate. Right.
Right.
I'm sure everybody here.
It's us.
Oh yeah.
Oops. And so how does the town help out? Right. I think the townsfolk realize that maybe it doesn't make sense to have a single person having all these responsibilities. So they form a kind of a council of folks who can help out to help run the meoweral responsibilities and support each other, so it doesn't all fall on one person. So Earl is obviously elected to this council.
Of course.
Yes.
Absolutely. Earl is like one of those like truly of their generation, right? Like just capable of doing so much. Awesome. Yeah, I love that so much. That's so sweet, right? Like to know that this is truly a community that will help. Yeah,
I love that so much.
Yeah. Okay. So Jeremy, you get to choose one of those three options. Would you like to change a part of the town, or have someone visit, or prepare for an event?
Yeah, I think so. I think now that there's a whole group of folks, I think they have to have a place to meet. So I think that somewhere in the center of town, but it's so nice out all the time here that it's actually an outdoor meeting area, like kind of a small amphitheater sort of setup. Amphitheater in particular, because at first I was thinking just maybe a few like benches or things, but they want anyone who wants to be able to come and help out to be able to be there. So
Is that where council meetings also happen too?
Oh yeah, the council meetings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so true. Yeah. Cute.
So it's like a communal space.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's so cute. Yeah, and it being in the center of the town makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at this map. It's so beautiful already.
I know.
Fantastic. And then the rest of us talk about how the townsfolk react to this.
Yeah, I think you know, when it's not being used for communal stuff or clubs or whatever, there's occasionally they'll have like street plays or stuff where they have Cats the Musical.
Oh,
yes, they
my
do,
gosh.
Mariam.
And the sequel, Pigs the Musical.
Yes.
Right? So
Oh, I love it.
so good.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Can I ask for a Taylor Swift cat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get a picture right
I think
now.
it's needed. Feels right.
Where
just-
they also have
Pigs.
like where basically there's like a, you know how you have those morning exercise things and they do it to shake it off, like shake off whatever is troubling you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so good. I love it so much. Okay, I think I have the picture. I still haven't watched Cats yet. Maybe this is a sign that I should do it.
It's not as let's just say it's not as cozy as we would make it
Yeah,
appear. Just warning.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but I watched all the YouTube video essays about it. So.
Are you talking about the Game of Thrones?
No, I'm talking about Cats. That's my
Cat-
partner Matthew.
Even worse.
We haven't watched Game of Thrones, but we love watching all the video essays about that last season.
Oh wow.
I love that you do that. I love that you do that.
We love video essays in this household. But yeah, so perfect.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like there's like a theater group that starts up, right?
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
yeah. led by Taylor Swift. I feel like there should be a pun.
Taylor Swift.
Ah,
There it
that's
is.
right. There we go
There it
again.
is.
That's right. That's what I missed that. It is so good. That's right. Exactly. Taylor. Yep. Right there. Right in front of me. Perfect. All right. So yeah, that's the end of Jeremy's turn. And then Mariam, you get to draw a card too.
Yeah. All right. I got an 8. So the oracle says a craftsman visits our town and offers to teach us what they know or sell their merchandise. Who are they? Or choose to prepare for an event and immediately finish all preparations. It can be an event you didn't choose when we were making our town. I think I'm gonna go with choose to prepare for an event and immediately finish all preparations. So I'm gonna say that the event is a let's say, ooh, I really like this idea of like a occasionally, like one of the mountains is like a volcano, but it doesn't have lava. It has like like lights, like a lights, and it's like on that particular night, in summer, in like deep summer, there's essentially the summer lights. Like think Northern Lights, but like volcano, like stars, where the stars are.
Island. Yeah.
Yeah. And we watch the shooting stars shoot out of this volcano.
Oh, so good.
I love it.
That is so good.
I imagine
my
everyone on
gosh.
little blankets.
Yeah. And it's like, it's like picnic, like everybody, like at sunset, everybody starts going up the mountain, finds a good spot, and kind of just watches the light show.
That's so good.
Oh, yeah, that's so good. So do each of us want to narrate the rest of the event? I have an idea. I think we have like a hermit that lives in the mountains that we only see during this event, right? Like they pop out.
Yeah.
And I think they're so rare. They're not even like a cat or a pig, right? They're like, I think they're like
Are they a
mountain
turtle?
goat. Oh, a turtle. Turtle's even cuter. I'm gonna go with turtle. Yeah, I'm gonna go with turtle. Oh, but they're super rare. So they're turtle, but they have like little goat horns, right?
Yes.
And they talk really slowly, but with a goat voice, right? So
Hello,
Yes.
everybody.
That's it.
So good. Yeah. And I think but they're still fashionable, hermit, but make it fashionable is what they look like. And so yeah, I think like they show up to lead everybody to the best spots, like in the mountain. Yeah, that's what I think happens. But yeah, Jammi, would you like to add something to the event?
Yeah, so I think that we said earlier that the fire for the cauldron is always going. I think that for this event, for watching the light show, because they want it to be as dark as possible, all of the fires in the town, including the fire for the cauldron, it's the one time of year the fire for the cauldron is put out. So then it also then culminates afterwards, perhaps the next day, perhaps that the fire gets relit for the next year.
Oh, I love that so much. So good. Yeah. And Kristin, would you like to add something to the event?
Yeah. Can I add, Jeremy, that when the town relights the fire, that it's at that time that they release little wishes into the sky? I'm trying to think of something that's like a balloon. It's environmentally
like
safe. It is not
lantern,
a balloon. Yes,
right?
yes, exactly. Yeah, so very safe for our little environment.
Rice paper lanterns?
Rice paper lanterns. I love it. And
Perfect.
they let them go with their little the little wishes right after we relight the fire.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm seeing Earl like showing an Instagram story. Like,
Yes.
the lanterns being released.
Themselves and all the lanterns.
And it's like a live thing, like where people can like send in their wishes and then Earl will add them, right? So
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay.
Hashtag make a wish.
Yes.
Oh, so
hashtag
good.
wish.
Earl is so good at this. Amazing, amazing. Yeah. So Mariam, that's your turn. We did a lot for your turn, though. Do you still want to choose one of the other three things, or do you feel like this covers it?
Yeah, I think this covers it because it's like I could add to another part of town,
Yeah,
but I
maybe
feel
just to
like,
reflect what happened.
yeah, I think especially with the condo falls being becoming a thing, that maybe there's like really nice kind of like spa pools where you can just relax and enjoy the rainbow, and like there's like floating tea tea trays.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And there's like one like pool that they turn
Yeah.
into like a tea, like they steep tea into it and then you
Yeah.
steep yourself. Anyway, yes.
Oh my
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That's so perfect. Absolutely. 100%.
I really like our little town. I want to go to there.
I know.
Right.
I know. It's so good. Perfect. Perfect. And we get to say how the townsfolk react. I think like the rabbits were supposed to head back, but they haven't yet because like there was the cookout and then there was this event and now there are these springs, right? And they're like, we'll just stay for like a little bit longer, just until, we're just going to check on the springs. Just to see if they're the right temperature.
Yep, they extend their trip. I like the idea of them going in, but some of them still wear their little space helmets.
Oh my gosh.
That are just
Oh my gosh.
Are
And then
they
when they
also, like,
splash
flotation?
water, it also moves slowly with their time, right?
Yes. Oh. I love it.
I think the living statues help because they're some of them are relatively large, and so I think they help like carry large things of water with any of the merminals that want to visit the spring, so they help carry them to it so they can get to from one part of water to the other.
Oh,
So good.
that's so good,
Aw,
Jeremy.
That's so sweet. Oh, I'm getting a token.
I keep forgetting to get tokens. It's such a lovely part of the game.
Yeah, no worries. I haven't even talked about how we spend them yet, but that's okay. We'll do it next time. So just collecting the coziness for now. But yeah. Perfect. All right. And so I think that's the end of the round. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is also perhaps the end of summer and the end of our session today. We are going to continue next week. Thank you so much, Jammi, for joining us tonight and running Cozy Town for us. This is such a wonderful way to start the show. If you'd really like to play Cozy Town, you can check out the link that will be posted in Twitch chat shortly. And if you're going to be watching this later on our VOD or on our podcast, you can get info of how to get this game in our video description or in our show notes. Yeah, so let's quickly go around the table one last time and plug ourselves and the projects we're doing. Let's start with our guest and kind of go backwards the order that we did for our outro. So yeah, Jammi, please tell us where we can find you.
Yeah, so hi, I'm Jammi, and I am the honored first guest of this amazing show. So you can find me on Twitter at Temporal Hiccup. You can also find me at itch.io at Temporal Hiccup. And I just want to quickly say that Cozy Town, I originally released it, I think it's like, about 2 years ago. But we're doing an itch funding for it because to help fund art. And oh my gosh, we hit our 2 stretch goals related to the art. Oh my gosh, I set this up last night and I was like, yeah, then I'll just get people during the stream. Yes, we hit it. And my partner's shocked. Anyway, this is Matthew, my partner.
They can't see me because I'm blurry.
Yeah, they can't see. Oh yeah, mysterious.
Mysterious Matthew.
There you go. There he is. He's usually just a disembodied voice. Everyone's so used to him. But yeah, and I'm so glad that we hit the goals. Thank you so much. I'll be working on other goals because I'd love to work with other contributors, especially people like me who are BIMPoC or trans or queer. That would be super awesome. I would love to add bits to Cozy Town. So I can't wait to do that. Thank you so much, everybody. And yeah, so next, if memory serves me, it was, I want to say Kristin, right?
You had a 50-50 chance. Let's just say it's me. Yes.
Yes.
No. Yes, Jammi. Great job.
Oh my gosh.
No, it was great. Hi, I'm Kristin. You can find me on Twitter at Kristin is no Jedi. You can find the games I design at diceupgames.com. I also write for games. In addition to this amazing new live stream I'm doing with some wonderful people, I also co-host a podcast called Powered by the Players. You can find us at PBT Players on Twitter. We are also 3 hosts that are all BIMPoC, and we have a rotating cast of diverse players. We play lots of Powered by the Apocalypse games, so it's a lot of fun. And you can find us on Geekspective Network. Yeah, I think that's it for me. So Jeremy, how about you?
Thank you. Thanks again for joining us, Jammi. My name's Jeremy. You can find me on Twitter at HarkMorper. In terms of things I do this stream and occasionally, hopefully more often, will be joining Utopia and really anywhere else I can find, especially anywhere that I can play with other BIMPoC folks, other queer folks. Just excited to celebrate and play games with my communities.
Yeah, and I am Mariam. I go by they, them pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at media_junkie. I do a lot of things, but the things that I like to focus on is I like writing for games. I have written for Thirsty Sword Lesbians and also for Pathfinder, their new series of books, Lost Omens, The Mwangi Expanse, which is actually releasing I think, end of this month, so pretty soon. I am super excited for that. It's emotional. And also I run games and I lurk as like a producer co-admin on Utopia. We are currently doing Pride Brunchathon, where Saturday and Sunday afternoons Eastern time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, we run games that indie games written by QT by BIMPoC and have a QT POC cast, and we're raising money for Black and Pink, so it's a wonderful thing. If you have time, please go over to Utopia, have brunch with us. And this coming week we have Juneteenth, which is very special, where all our Black members of our community will be running games, so please check that out. And then on the 20th, we have our other co-admin, Jess, running For My Family, which was, I believe it is a hack of For the Queen. So please check that out. And also Kahania is Sunday. That's my show that I run, which is set in Serzamin, my South Asian campaign setting. So you can check all that out on my Twitter. And with that, we are done for now. Please join us. We are every alternate Thursdays. Please join us same time in 2 weeks for the continuation of this lovely game where we will explore the next few seasons. And with that, goodbye.